Good evening. Thanks for joining us. I'm Mark Liverman. Tonight, a community is remembering the life of a firefighter from the Riceville Volunteer Fire Department who died in a UTV accident. The memorial service was held earlier this afternoon before a gathering of a few dozen people was held at the Hickory Nut Gap Farm in Fairview to celebrate her life. News 13's Nisha Pettyhome was there earlier and has more.
Friends, family, and the community came together not to mourn, but to celebrate the life of Violet Carmela at the Hickory Nut Gap Farms in Fairview.
Her nickname at the fire department was Sunshine, so she was just extremely happy. She was silly, like she loved birds, and she would talk to them in silly voices. She had ducks and geese, and she just kind of brightened the room entering it.
Stories shared filled the air, and at the center of it all,
we had an amazing relationship, sisterly bond.
her sister, Glory.
We grew up together sharing a room, and we got into a lot of mischief.
Growing up side by side, it was always an adventure.
Our whole childhood was just revolved around animals and, going into the mountains and picking up crawdads with our hands and finding salamanders, and just that was our childhood. It was really precious.
They were inseparable.
We even went on Ellen DeGeneres' show and won 12 days of giveaways. Like we saw a UFO together on a cruise ship. Like we had all these really cool adventures. This is like the hardest thing that any of us have ever experienced.
Now living in Denver, Colorado, she was in utter disbelief when she first learned about the passing of her sister. Glory boarded the next available flight.
Shaking, sobbing. The first 5 days were the hardest, and I didn't eat, I didn't sleep, but I've gotten, it's been 2 weeks now, so I've had more time to process, and I've kind of had to take on a lot of stuff because my brother-in-law and my mom just weren't in the headspace to do it. So
A bond that can't be broken. The final chapter etched in ink.
it's a fern, and ferns they mean resilience. And ferns have been special to me because they are one of my favorite plants, but also are one of the only plants that actually survived the hurricane down at our creek. It was also her last tattoo that she got her last tattoo with me, and I got my first with her. I can always be constantly reminded of her.
In Fairview, I'm Nisha Pettyhome, News 13.